Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again. As I said initially in my last video, inshallah, we'll be taking the aircraft systems. So we are going to take it today, inshallah. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's get to the point. Thank you very much. Aircraft systems is basically concentrated on the primary systems of an aircraft. For instance, the engine, landing gear, induction, and many primary systems related to the aircraft. So basically, these terms are very important. So as a pilot, you need to do all this because they are very crucial, and you have to also maintain them and also check them always when in flight and also before flight as well. So it's very important. However, the power plant produces thrust to propel an aircraft. Also, the reciprocating engines and turboprop engines work in combination with a propeller to produce thrust. Now, the turbojet and turbofan engines produces thrust by increasing the rate of velocity of air flowing through the engine. This is basically the motion here. Now, small aircrafts are mostly designed from reciprocating engines. Thus, this is derived from back and forth reciprocating movement of the piston that produces mechanical energy needed in achieving workload. However, the reciprocating technology has improved dramatically in the past couple of decades. So the integration of computerized engine systems has improved fuel efficiency by reducing emission and also workloads on pilots. So it has really improved the fuel efficiency by reducing emission and also workloads on pilots. It's a great achievement to the aviation industry. Going forward, the propeller is a rotating airfoil subjected to induced drag, stalls, and also other aerodynamic principles that applies to all airfoil. However, the propeller provides the required thrust that pulls the aircraft and sometimes pushes through the air movement. Now, the engine power is used to rotate the propeller, generating thrust closely to the manner in which a wing generates lift force. So this is happening when takeoff. The lift is generated, right? When takeoff. Ladies and gentlemen, our induction systems brings in air from outside, mixes it with fuel, and also delivers the fuel air mixture to the cylinder where combustion occurs. More importantly, the outside air enters the induction systems through an intake port on the front of the engine cooling, right? So the carburetor systems of an aircraft are basically they are separated into two categories. So we have the floating type carburetor, complete with idling, accelerating, mixture control, idling cutoff, and power enrichment systems. And the other carburetor, which is the pressure carburetor. The pressure carburetor type carburetors are usually not found on small aircraft. The basic difference between these carburetors is the delivery of fuels. Yeah. So to increase an engine's horsepower, manufacturers have developed forced induction systems called superchargers and turbochargers as well. So these are basically the horsepowers of an aircraft. The superchargers and turbo supercharger system. They both compress the intake of air to increase its density. The key difference lies in the power supply. Furthermore, the ignition systems provides a spark that ignites the fuel air mixture in the cylinders, and it's made of magneto spark plugs, high tension leads, and also an ignition switch. An aircraft turbine engine consists of an air inlet, compressor, combustion chambers, a turbine section, and also an exhaust. The thrust is produced by increasing the velocity of the air flowing through the engine. More importantly, there are multiple applications for hydraulic use in aircraft depending on the complexity of the aircraft. For instance, a hydraulic system is often used on small airplanes to operate wheels, brakes, retractable landing gear, and also some constant speed propellers. On large airplanes, hydraulic systems is used for flight control surfaces, wing flaps, spoilers, and other systems as well. Now, the anti-icing equipment is designed to prevent the formation of ice, while the icing equipment is designed to remove ice once it has formed. So this is basically used during winter time, especially when the pilots are flying in an area where the snow is common. So it is usually applied in the aircraft to prevent the wings and also the propeller of the aircraft from any damage from the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, all aircrafts have requirements for essential systems such as the engine, induction propeller, ignition systems, as well as the fuel lubrication. Now, understanding the aircraft systems of an aircraft being flown is critical to the safe operation and also proper maintenance. Inshallah, in our next class, I will be taking the flight instruments. So, in order to achieve a safe flight and also safe operation, the pilot must understand how to interpret and also operate these flight instruments. So the pilot must be able to analyze any associated errors and also any associated errors related to this flight instrument. Inshallah, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And inshallah, I will see you in our next video. Inshallah. إن أعجبتكم الفيديو لا تنسوا أن subscribe. شكرا لكم. مع السلامة.